Are you ready? Are you looking at levels?
Levels.
Are we doing levels?
I am. Levels with my microphone that is green.
Actually,
It feels like the air's on.
It does.
It's nice and warm outside.
Is that what we want, though? Do we want the air on?
Can we do an
want
outdoor?
the way the heat works in this place.
Can we do an outdoor podcast? Like, can we do that
I'd love
outdoors?
that.
way
Yeah,
people get
I'd
the sounds
love
of nature. And
I suppose we could run our mics into the parking lot.
But remember, we provide sounds of nature.
oh yeah. Neebs, you got one?
Are we warming up or are we starting?
That's it.
We're
What's
just doing-
happening?
Yeah, we're just warming up.
I'm going. I've stopped caring.
Looks like we're going.
Normally, I would give you like, "What are we doing that?" And I'm like, "Well, no, yeah, sure."
Well, I don't care if you
appreciate your
don't.
honesty.
No, I mean,
We need you to care, Simon.
I care about the show, but I can't control you people.
Well,
What do you mean
you're
by
not
you
wrong
people?
there?
Yeah, I mean you.
Oh, just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, welcome everyone.
Hey.
How are you guys doing that I'm looking at right now?
I'm
Good.
good, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
I'm looking at you too, Neebs.
Yeah, but you're looking like I don't know, you're looking strange.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
no.
got that weird.
You've got
kinda
your chin against your chest and you're looking at the top of your...
muscle in my neck. Oh, I'm just wondering how you guys are doing.
We're doing good.
Saw a decent movie yesterday.
Yeah,
Tell
let's,
me.
let's start with that.
Okay, I went and saw that Battle Angel Alita film.
Yeah.
And I saw it several days ago.
Yep.
And I love it.
Yeah, pretty cool movie.
Sure.
And I want to tell everybody to go watch it and watch it before it's out of the theater because I want a sequel.
Yeah, I want a sequel too.
That's a theater one, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you should
3D?
see that one.
What's it called?
I didn't see it in 3D, and I was,
Alita.
it was fine. Alita Battle Angel Alita or Alita Battle Angel, something like that.
I'm gonna look at this one site.
Visually, just such a cool movie, just based on the visuals alone. But the story's intriguing.
Yeah,
And,
I thought Anthony was going to call me to go see that.
Yeah, we went yesterday.
Yeah, I know. He said he was going to call me. And
Oh,
let
he
me
didn't
know.
call you?
No.
What a
so
prick.
No.
She's the. I think I saw the
It's like
trailer.
a
She's
cyborg
anime.
kind of thing.
She's like a big eye. Yeah, she's like a a robot found in a trash pile, but she's got big eyes.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like her face is completely
She's got
animated.
big eye. I think she's computer generated.
Sounds like a date in my 20s.
Completely.
But
yeah.
she looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's almost like the only thing that really kind of gives it away is the fact that her eyes are like 5 times too
I couldn't
big.
tell if it was a like they must have filmed her on set and then made her eyes big, or I mean, at some part she was fully
Maybe.
computer animated when there was like a lot
I mean,
of
James Cameron's
cra-
part of this,
crazy
right?
shit. James Cameron, I believe, wrote.
They
or
might have
helped
used
write
the same
script.
like Avatar thing where they're
Kirk
filming
Cameron wrote
somebody's
it.
face.
Yeah.
And,
Listen, if he wants to, then there'll be a sequel, even if it.
well, no, here's the thing.
Because Cameron has the money.
Sales aren't good, and the movie's fantastic. If it doesn't do well in the box office, they might not do one.
Yeah.
So go watch it and just watch it.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Cameron is just take all his Avatar money and be like, I want to see the next one. I'm gonna put some money
that
into
good
it.
though, really? That's a big
I
hype up,
enjoyed it.
man.
No,
Yeah.
listen, don't get your expectation. The whole thing is Neebs wants to see part 2. I don't care if you
That's
like
it.
it. Just go watch it so there's a 2.
Okay.
The 3D or not 3D score is 28 out of 35, and the 3D fit score is a 5 out of 5. So
What does that mean?
It just means the 3D's pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
Avatar was amazing. Still the best thing I've ever seen in 3D.
Yeah, in 3D. Yeah,
Still.
Cameron kind of pioneered a lot of that technology. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about a filmmaker that's going to utilize it and utilize it right,
Yep.
it's probably Cameron.
Yeah, and they know how that
Which
movie
this
looks
was-
like it's made for 3D.
Yeah, and this one was directed by Robert Rodriguez. I think Cameron wrote it
Yeah.
and didn't want to do it and ended up teaming up with Robert Rodriguez.
That's a
and was
good
like-
team.
Yeah.
I like that team.
Yeah, but yeah, go see the film. It's a visual treat. The story is intriguing. There are some silly elements in there, but it's overall, it's when it was over, I was like, I want more of this world.
You want more of the world, but you're left
I like
wanting
these-
at the end. You don't
Yeah.
need. I mean, the sequel is kind of like you can't say that to everything, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it wraps up what's going on, but it does leave a lot of intrigue. Like this world can expand, and I know this is based on a manga, so even if it doesn't get a sequel, if I really want to find out, you can probably go on Wikipedia and go, what happens next?
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. I want to see it.
movie.
I want to see more of these characters in this world.
Didn't know this was based on a mango. I love mango.
Mango's good. That's
Sticky rice mango. Oh man,
Oh,
Where can I
yeah.
get
have you
that?
had that?
Where can I get it?
Thai Spice has it,
I want it.
but sometimes you go and you say, "Can I get that?" And they go, "No, we don't have any mangoes." I'm like, "Come on, man.
What if you
it on
bring
the
a mango?
menu?
What year is
Fucker.
this?" Huh?
I should call ahead and be like, hey, do you guys have any mangoes?
Well, yeah, but you know, if you go to the store and they're all not ripe yet,
That's true.
is mango an aphrodisiac?
I don't know. They
heard
say
it.
everything's an aphrodisiac.
They don't say
Usually
everything
it's not
is.
true.
They don't say that everything
Yeah,
is.
not
Who's
everything.
they?
Well, like they're like, something tusk, elephant tusk, or rhino tusk. That's not true.
I think
I
a
just
mango
it's-
could be an aphrodisiac just simply by being a sexy fruit alone. Like, you could picture feeding that to your lady and making a mess, squeezing it all over her.
Really, everything's an aphrodisiac to you. Though.
It
Like
is.
a
A
cigarette
Pop-Tart.
burn.
Yeah.
Combos.
You make it work
yeah.
is what you
Combo.
do.
You love
Combos.
covering yourself
Yeah.
in combos and
Oh, nothing like that
combos are
combos.
really fucking delicious.
I got sick of them years ago. When I was in the Marine Corps, I used to get combos a lot on my drive to base.
That's
And
a
I
pretzel. That's a cheese-filled pretzel. isn't it?
genuinely
Right, yeah.
got sick of them. So
Only the finest cheeses used it in combos.
really,
true.
it is
Aged
a
to
quality
perfection.
Yeah.
and not altered in any way.
I started to watch Umbrella Academy because a few of you guys had said
It's pretty good.
it's very unique, interesting.
Netflix.
Yeah, I'm in. I mean,
it's a Dark Horse comic series, right?
I don't know. I
So
don't know what
what's
that means.
Dark Horse is a thing, right?
Yeah, Dark Horse
Yeah.
Comics. Yeah.
Yep.
What's the significance? I haven't watched any, but what's the significance of Umbrella? And I only ask that because I know that that's hugely tied to Resident Evil. So it's interesting that that's the name.
Umbrella, Ella.
Right.
No
There's
idea.
a song too. So you don't have the answer. Nobody has the answer.
Well,
All
I mean,
I
I don't
know
think
is-
there is
I've
a
never even heard of
tie-in.
it.
That's the name of the academy. I don't know if
okay.
there's a tie-in.
I was
but
curious if there was any explanation as to why.
Any connection to Resident Evil at
I
all?
didn't expect that, but I'm curious why it's called Umbrella.
It's a secret Resident
It,
Evil
it
show.
doesn't even explain, at least in the first couple episodes, why it's called Umbrella.
Okay.
It doesn't really, and they have tattoos of Umbrella Academy on their wrists.
They get tattoos?
As children, it's a very interesting. It's interesting. What I like about it is it's a refreshing new take.
we
on
can
a-
tell
on a-
the gist of because in
Go
the
ahead.
trailer it says there was 43 children born on the earth all at the same time, and when they were born, the mothers earlier that day were not pregnant.
right.
So you have these
Oh,
43.
immaculate conception.
Yeah.
Immaculate
43
conceptions, but immediate, like in
Immediate,
the day,
same
which
day.
was fucking nutty.
Wow.
Wow.
So
they weren't
there's-
fat,
Like
were
no,
they?
like one of the. They're not all fat.
That yeah, you have to listen to last week's podcast to get that one.
So this millionaire guy decides he's going to try to collect as many of these children as he
So
can.
he's going to be the
He goes
Dr.
to the
Xavier.
parents like, hey, if you don't want to raise this kid, I'll pay you for it.
And
And-
takes
Right. He
them-
wants to, but he tries to buy all the babies. He ended up getting
And
7.
he takes them under his umbrella.
Oh, and there's the others
That's
are
right.
out there.
Yeah,
The
probably.
Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy. Sure.
That's a really good basic layout for that kind of a world.
But it's good. It's not some comic book shows on Netflix are cheesy. This one isn't as cheesy, but it's very slow paced, but intriguing.
And I'm cool with that because I'm cool with Game of Thrones. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
mind the pace thing.
I've seen the trailer for that now.
Yeah.
Yes. Ellen Page.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Oh, Ellen.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Oh, I thought you were one of the people that had seen it.
No, I hadn't seen it.
So just you, Neebs?
Well, somebody
I
was
think Anthony-
here
Probably
talking
Anthony
with
or
us.
Alex?
Might have
Maybe
been
one of
Anthony.
those guys.
Alex.
Alex,
It was Alex.
yeah.
Alex said like he stumbled upon it and he already finished it.
Adop's starting to look like a hippie, isn't he? His hair's growing out.
getting out of
He's
hand.
got toe shoes.
Getting out
Which
of
I
hand.
felt like he looked like that when we first met him.
that
Yeah,
long
he
of
did
hair?
cut his hair after.
Yeah. He hung out and like when we first met him, he had long hair, and then he cut it down, and now it's getting long again.
No, it looks good on him.
There's a girl that works at the Walgreens by my house that looks like a female Ada Hop.
Oh wow.
Like I kind of want to snap a picture of her and show everybody. But
Jada Hop.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but she's terrible with service.
Have any of you
Apparently,
guys?
she doesn't take the trash out either.
I rewatched because I was kind of dying. We rewatched with a friend, Man on a Wire, that documentary.
Uh huh.
No, nobody.
The tightroper.
It's
Yeah,
one
I
of
still
the.
haven't
It's
seen
one
it.
of the best documentaries out there by
need to watch
far, considering what footage they actually had from that time too. But the dude that tightrope walk
Yeah.
between he's such a fucking character, man. And the fact that, the act alone doing that's one thing. Like that's intriguing alone. But it was the Ocean's 11 approach he and his buddies had to make it happen. They had to get up on top of each tower while they're still working on it, So they
Rig
had
that
to,
thing up
They had
without
to get in
getting caught.
disguises and they had this whole thing. It took them months to do. It was pretty amazing
I
to
gotta
watch
watch that.
pan out. And of course, anything could have gone wrong at any moment with one security guard that was real, But yeah, it's a great documentary. That's all. It's a really
and film
good
it.
one.
It's hard enough to pull something like that off without having to worry about a camera.
Yeah,
and
and
did you
they
get
were-
it
You got to
shot?
document it.
They were really good at having coverage of stuff, even back when they were like planning and training in this yard and stuff. It was great. It's a really good documentary.
To check it out.
it's about as good as they get.
But make sure you watch Alita. Neebs Needs episode 2.
Back to that, sure.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
My
Alita.
chapstick's almost out.
Okay.
You know how? Do you carry chapstick?
Nope.
Anybody?
Nope.
I choose not to get addicted to it.
Neebs.
It's not addiction.
You just opened
No, you-
Why do you
Pandora's
think
box.
my lips are so lush and
Well, you're
pretty?
talking about it now
No.
as if you're addicted and about to have some withdrawal.
You need it because you have poor genealogy.
No, I only use it like every few days. But in the winter,
Yeah.
you know, if you're outside a good bit,
You realize what you've just done?
I've run out of
You've
chapstick.
just prompted everybody to send you chapstick now.
Oh, God, we're going to get a lot of chapstick.
Well, no,
We
it's got to be.
mentioned
Listen,
Saran wrap once, and then people it comes
it's got to
in-
be the. I don't want cherry. I don't want some crazy flavor. I don't
What
want,
do you want?
This
I
is
want
just a scheme
medicated.
from you to get
It
free
is.
chapstick.
It wasn't until
Yeah, it's
Thick
so
brought
expensive.
it up.
Oh no! Don't blame
Now
me.
it is.
No, I didn't bring this up. I was
No.
just saying I'm about out.
Look,
Well, you know what you're doing. I see you. You're rubbing your lips with your
Yeah.
lips on top of it. I was watching
They're
you
luscious.
do it. That's bad for you.
You do have
You're out of
luscious lips.
chapstick.
Look how healthy my lips are.
Please.
Okay.
can't see. It's dark in here.
They're good lips.
All
You
right,
got
so
some
good.
good
So we
lips.
covered the lips. Anyone else got any lip shit?
No, it's funny for me because a chapstick. Because I'll use a chapstick for like 2 years.
That's
That's
why
a long-
It'll take 2 years to run out, and then when it goes out, you're like, "Whoa, look at this!"
I'm going to bring this up
It's
on the
at the
podcast.
end. Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Now look at this.
Did you take a picture of it before you threw it away?
No, I still have it. I
It's-
can. You
it's
know how
on
you
the
can stick
last.
your lips inside the tube
No.
a little bit and get a
Yeah,
little bit, and then
you
kind
got
of rub
that.
it around.
I've never gotten to that
Kinda
point.
like
Yeah,
an
no, I've
anteater.
never whittled a chapstick tube down that far.
Wow.
Well, he
I've got
uses
some at
it.
the house. The flavor is iced pear. It's
Probably not. Probably
incredible.
Not. Don't come at me
Iced
with that.
pear?
iced pear.
I like
get it from my dentist.
like either a vanilla or a honey or just a natural, just kind of like the
I feel
natural
like
ones.
you would like iced pear.
Is it like a minty pear?
No,
there some-
I'll just have to bring it in. I think I have a couple.
Just don't understand
We
that.
can
Fine.
do a review.
Abstro's borrowed my chapstick before.
Well, that was in California.
I think it was
Probably.
RTX.
Oh yeah, your butthole was dry. I
RTX.
remember you saying that, and you're
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna
Yeah.
get his chapstick from
Put
him."
a full thing of Carmex up in there.
Yeah, I don't have a problem here because I feel like here there's so much moisture in the air. But yeah, once we were out in California or Texas, it was
Yeah.
like, oh no, everything's dry.
That happened to me in Sweden.
Yeah.
No winter. Ugh.
Ugh, cold. It's so cold in Sweden.
Why does he do that in German when he's in Sweden?
What are you talking about?
The winter. I'm in the winter.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's in that area.
Yeah.
It's a stone's throw away, right?
Close enough.
Yeah.
Simon, you look happy.
Yeah, it's refreshing to not care.
Oh, you just let go.
Listen, when you don't have any responsibility, life is
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's good.
It's nice.
so just let it go.
Letting it go.
Simon's probably taking that medication that they give to dogs when they have to like cut their nails or something. They do that to cats too, like feisty cats.
To sedate them?
Yeah, they'll sedate them or give them something that makes them a little loopy.
That
I
reminds
want
me.
that.
We had
Give
a-
it here. Hand it over.
They put it in peanut butter.
So you can't tell.
Yeah.
And you know what? I saw him eat peanut butter just for the podcast. So
I did. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
He tricks himself into
breath.
taking medication by
he doesn't know which
Why did
one
I
it's
eat
in.
this? Why did I bring this peanut butter sandwich with me? Oh, what's crunchy in here? The pills. The pills. are crunchy.
I would
You gotta
spit it
grind
out,
them
but
up.
there's peanut butter.
It's too delicious.
There's loopy pills and Viagra in there.
My dog's done that. We've probably talked about it, but you put a heart medicine or something in or a heartworm or whatever in a peanut butter, and then he can lick all the peanut butter off and then spit that pill right back out.
Yeah.
Don't the heartworm ones don't they make like the little chewy
I think
ones
we have
that are
chewables now, but I've had them for a while.
All right.
So at one point,
Oh, they're expired.
I didn't have.
giving them bad pills?
Yeah.
Neebs, I ran into your dog the other day.
He's so beautiful, isn't he?
He was
Taco
a
Bell?
delight, and he is he's thinned down
Oh,
a little
good.
bit.
He's
Yeah,
the same size. You guys have just been overplaying it a bit.
no, he's looking good.
At CrossFit.
But we were over at your house, Neebs, and Neebs hopped up and sat on his counter, and then Harley got really concerned. He started whimpering a little bit, like, "Neebs, don't do it.
Yeah.
Your life's too precious."
Yeah.
It's like it's not that far down, man.
I couldn't survive that drop.
Yeah.
No, when we're in the kitchen, Harley thinks it's always snack time.
Oh,
Kitchen,
that's why.
snack time.
Huh.
That's what he thinks.
So you're just begging for food.
Yeah.
That's why I said fat.
Is it always snack time? Is that why he thinks that?
Well, usually we're in the kitchen, we're preparing a meal.
Maybe
Right.
you should talk to the other people in the house so you can stop feeding your fucking dogs snacks, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think that might be the issue. You don't know. You're doing the right thing, but the other people in the house are feeding them just as much as you are.
Well, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah,
but listen,
right.
we make our own little dog treats now.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Bacon.
Rice, chicken.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's exciting though, because a lot of people listening were not here last Thursday
Okay.
for our stream, and Mama Neebs was on the stream.
Yeah, she
yeah.
was.
That's right.
Yep, that
Mama
was fun.
Neebs.
She traveled down from the mountains to visit. She hasn't been here in like 8 years.
I love that she said that they were probably going to leave, after an hour or so.
Yep.
Stayed the whole
She wasn't
thing.
going to stay up that late. She stayed the whole time.
She
I didn't
loved
know
it.
that she was going to plan on leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just wanted to drop by, but she was like pushing us aside.
She was
did.
reading
She
the
moved up.
comments.
She moved right in.
She was like coming in on it,
reading
being
comments, everything.
like, yeah.
She had me start her a Twitch account. Like, I'm going to start streaming.
She had a blast. She's still talking about it,
I'm sure.
but
Yeah.
she's never seen what we do before. She's never been
Oh no,
here.
it's a hard thing to explain that.
Yeah.
If to an adult that's never or not familiar with Twitch, of course.
Yeah, she's like, "Are those people on the game? Other people playing the game?" We're like, "Yeah," and those are comments from real people.
And it was a good raid. We had a good raid.
She loved it.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
loved
yeah,
the raid.
that
The raid was
guy.
fantastic.
That guy was great.
What's his name? Lag Boot.
Damn it, yeah.
Yeah, lag boot.
Lag Boot?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was great.
Go on Twitch, subscribe to Lag Boot.
Yeah.
Good guy, Lag Boot.
Yeah, he's got a great setup.
He won us with all of his green screen locations.
Yeah.
His
It
dance
was fucking
parties.
great.
We were in like 6 different locations within the span of a minute,
And
just from raiding his channel. It was kind of nuts.
the best one was the one that he had where he was way in the back and he was
DJ.
spinning records and
Yeah.
DJing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
all
and
these
it was like
gifs-
up on the ones and
Yeah,
twos.
he was high up and small, and you go, what happened?
And all these gifs down there of like all these different cartoon characters dancing and just he in the back running the DJ stand.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's brilliant.
I like
And
the
then he would
news
just-
desk, too, where
The
it
news
was like
desk.
way
Yeah, the
too
news
big for the
desk,
news
yeah.
desk.
Tiny desk, giant man.
The conference room.
No, you could tell
Oh,
he,
yeah.
put,
Yeah.
he put some effort into his setup, and it
No
was much
shit.
appreciated by us.
It was so
entertaining.
it was so surprising. Like when it when it happened, it was like just a a couple of minutes into the raid, and then all of a sudden we're like, holy shit, look at this background, and then
Yeah,
it
he's
just kept
somewhere
on
else.
going.
Yeah.
And he had 3 viewers, right?
He had
When
3
we-
viewers.
Something like that.
Yes.
And he got up
I'm
to
sure,
like
yes.
1,000.
Yeah. And that's when he got probably a little smart and switched to the most popular game in the world right now.
I'm gonna play some
I'm going to switch
Minecraft.
from Battlefield 5 to Apex Legends casually.
See what's
But he
from
was still
here.
a delight.
Yeah, he was great.
I never want to meet him in person.
You don't?
No, he scares me.
Never meet your heroes.
Exactly, Heroes. That's it.
Yeah.
But Mama Neebs, man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking about titling this episode something around Mama Neebs because that's intriguing.
It is. She's a wonderful woman.
It really was. It was fantastic.
Not
And her-
Neebs needs
her-
chapstick?
Oh well, maybe that's a
That's
close second.
clickable.
Yeah.
That's very.
People love chapstick.
They do. But there was, and then Mama's friend was here too. She was fun.
Diane?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were a hoot. They had a ladies weekend.
Speaking of ladies, do you know that we are now 90-10 male to female? We're at 10%
Awesome.
of our audience
That's
is female.
great. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
As we should be.
One day we'll be
Because-
50-50.
Probably start time to make those
Pumpkin.
eyeshadow
Oh,
videos.
God.
Oh, pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin
How to make
eyeshadow?
pumpkin soup.
That's it.
I just went back down to 8%.
Makeup tutorials incoming.
I can't wait for the women to overcome the men.
When
Yeah,
we're
we're getting
90%
there.
women.
We're getting there.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll be hot.
It's going to happen. Just got that female appeal here.
With a Hallmark channel of gaming.
Yep.
Do y'all want to see that movie with Rebel Wilson in it?
I didn't see the
What is
trailer.
Love?
You're the one.
He mentioned Hallmark. I was thinking like that's a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
She realizes she's in a romantic comedy.
Right.
I saw when I went and saw Battle Angel. I saw a trailer with Rebel Wilson in it, but that movie looked awful.
Might have been
Is it the one I'm talking about?
I don't think so. No, it didn't have that same concept. It was like her and Anne Hathaway, and it almost looked like a remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Oh.
But it looked terrible.
Yeah. You must that's a pretty good couple years of film. Like if 2 of your releases come out or coming out at like the same exact time, that's got to be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't know.
I remember a time years ago.
I don't know. I imagine
Yeah.
that would be cool if
Probably
I could
annoys
be in
her.
2 movies coming out at the same time.
Actually, all the press you have to do though, that might be annoying.
No, you bang them all out at once though. You're there. You're
That's
already in.
true.
You're already in Tampa.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Sorry.
I got a couple more.
Absar, you're thinking of The Hustle with Rebel Wilson
yeah,
and Anne
yeah.
Hathaway.
It looked terrible. I
Okay.
mean, to me, I'm sure it has its.
I'll
But
stay away from it.
It felt like a Melissa McCarthy comedy. Like it was just Rebel Wilson. Like, oh, in this scene, what happens? Like, whoops, I fell down.
Is that what happened?
Oh, okay, that doesn't look funny.
Boing!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it depends how they fall.
Look
though.
at
It
that
could
fat
really-
lady fall down.
Waka waka.
Fuck her.
Well, listen, when
Probably pregnant.
you talking about Melissa McCarthy?
Huh?
You're not talking about
I like
Melissa
her.
McCarthy.
No, I like Melissa McCarthy in some things.
her
but
her physical comedy usually cracks me up.
Yeah,
doesn't to
she's
me.
great, man. No matter you could say whatever you want about the movies and what types of movies that she's doing and whatever, but she is an excellent comedic actress.
Absolutely.
And I
agree.
I think that she's great.
But yeah,
I've
it's like,
seen part of the movie, that spy movie she's in, and it was funny, so I want to go back and watch the whole thing at some point.
She's got good diversity too.
And yeah, she does.
I've
She's
seen her in some
nomi-
dramatic roles where I'm like, man, she pulled that off really
She was
well.
nominated for an Academy Award.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the
No,
movie
she's
with
super
Bill
talented.
Murray? The one where
Yeah, she
Saint,
was very good in that.
Saint what?
Saint, oh God.
Saint Vincent.
Saint
Vincent.
Vincent. Yeah, Saint
Yeah.
Vincent was
Yeah, that was a
fantastic.
great movie. She killed it in that.
Yep.
Well, we do have a sponsor though.
Oh,
Ridge Wallets.
Yeah, they like coming in about the 20-minute mark.
They'll kick your door down
Yeah.
and show you what the future is with their sleek, slim, beautiful wallets.
oh, I
And
thought you
they'll-
were going somewhere else.
They'll fix your
Oh.
door too, though. They'll kick it down.
Kick
And
it down
fix it
and
with a
fix
better
it.
door.
And fix it.
Yep, Ridge Doors. Now available at ridgewallet.com.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do you want to keep your money in your door? Well, now you can.
Head over to ridgewallets.com/Neebs, as always.
Thank you, Ridge Wallets.
Thank you.
Is it time to go into the you know
The you know what?
you know what I'm saying?
Are we doing this today? Let me start. I haven't started in a while.
You know
Okay.
what? Go
Yes,
for
that's
it.
a yes.
This message is from Mikey. I forget which video, but anyway.
Good.
Awesome as usual, fellas. You guys got to do another Amazon review video. Absolute comedy gold. Have we only done one so far? I
We've
think?
only done one, but we can do another.
A lot of people still talk about that.
All right.
You should dig up some fun reviews.
Okay.
There's bound to be a lot more out there.
Of course.
Maybe some stuff you'd want to buy too.
Yeah.
Last time we did the banana slicer.
I still have a banana slicer at my
I
house.
do too. Yeah, I do too.
I tell you
Damn.
what, all of the saran wrap we got, fantastic. I was gonna give that one big one away, and I'm like, you know what? Because every time someone sends us food, it ends up in an open bag just laying around the office. So we got all that beef jerky the other day.
Right.
Yeah.
I just took the whole bunch back there and just wrapped it in plastic wrap.
So it's perfect. It has a home right here.
Yeah.
We're good, though, for at least 10 years.
You know
We've
what
got
I've
10 years of plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Right.
I've
yeah.
used my banana slicer for? I've not once for slicing a banana, of course, but like reheat something in the microwave, like a sandwich or a slice of pizza, a little too long, maybe too hot, I'll put the banana slicer like up on a cup or something, and then set the pizza on that so the air hits it from all sides.
So
cool
use
it off from.
You use it as
wow.
a vent.
Because if you're setting something down on a plate, it's the bottom's going to
Of course. It's going to stay hot.
yeah, it's going to stay hot.
My God.
You know what I need? And I'm sure that there's a product out there that's perfect for this. Probably even seen it and forgot about it. But the thing that you would put over your food in the microwave.
Yeah,
Like, what is that thing? Is it rubber? Is it, what's it made of?
plastic,
Yeah.
but in the microwave.
It probably
I have
it
one.
probably is killing us slowly.
Yeah. Is there something that's,
For in the microwave?
yeah.
But microwaves don't work like an oven works. Like
But like you put soup in there and you're like, well, I'll just throw a paper towel over it. And then it starts turning around and the paper towel falls. And now
Are
you
you
got
talking
like
You
a,
need one of these little. Yeah, it's like a
splatter.
little. It's like a plastic upside down bowl. You just cover your food with it.
yeah. Is it plastic though?
yeah, they're plastic.
Well,
Isn't
yeah,
that bad for you?
it might
In
be.
the microwave?
Probably.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
microwaves.
Do you want it
alone
or
are.
not?
I want it, but I don't want cancer from it.
Well, it's too
Well,
late.
then
You're
keep
using a
using your
microwave.
paper towel.
You could do a wooden one, right?
That'd be great.
Make one out of tinfoil.
Metal.
I tried that when I was a kid. I forgot.
Yeah.
Next message from Neon11 says, I knew a guy who changed the way he sneezes, for what it's worth. I had to Google sneeze to make sure it's actually a word. I read/thought it too many times, and now it looks like gibberish. That happens to me. You say a word over and over again, you think about it, and you're like, that's sneeze. There's a lot of E's in that word, isn't there?
Just two.
Who uses
Well,
a Z?
3.
How often do you use a Z? But look at it for a while. Then you're like,
You think sneeze
You start
is
to
wrong?
doubt yourself,
Is that
yeah.
it? Yeah, no, I'll do that with words sometimes.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Like anytime I would be making graphics, and you just see a word over and over, for whatever reason, your brain goes, Is that how's that really? That's how that's really spelt? Is that right?
Thick the other day actually made an effort to change his sneeze, and it did sound different.
I hate that. I wish that upon no one.
Well, I was only doing it to see if
Science
I
it.
could actually do it.
Well,
It's not like I'm gonna
Change it.
Like change.
How much did
change it.
yours change though?
It didn't seem that much,
'Cause it's
but
like
it seemed
a
a little
woof.
better. It's a big like. There's a lot of intent behind it.
There may be cases in your life where you need to be quieter for some reason, and you got this sneeze.
I know. I've
could be
done
life
it
or death.
before. It could be life or death. You're right. You could be in a bank robbery and hiding.
Or you could be a sniper.
You know, or sniping.
Yeah. And all of a sudden a sneeze ruins it.
That's true. So for everyone out there
Thick
that is
44.
The sneezing sniper.
see, if you would have started the whole thing with this could save your life. This is only for the people just so you can save
Assume
yourself.
everything I say is to save your life one day.
Yeah.
Okay. And I did read, I don't think I picked the comment, but I did read someone who said they had to sneeze and they got gadoink. They did it. They said gadoink. And they said it was amazing. I'm sorry, I don't think I snipped it.
Someone on
a good
Twitter
dog
said
sneeze.
that they said graboony while sneezing.
It's a good
They
way.
were
yeah.
trying to change it, and they said graboony. For
know
those
what-
who don't know, the graboony is a mythical creature from our series Durales and Associates. Go check it out if you haven't.
And Leslie killed it.
I pulled some nose hairs out the other day.
How many did you get with one yank?
I mean, I can get
3 or
upwards
4
of,
is a pretty
I can get
satisfying.
upwards of 10.
Were they yours?
So
Were they yours?
oh yeah, but that is a good way if you just get a few, but 1 or 2 hairs, man, that could make me sneeze. So maybe
Get that
I'll
magic.
yeah, that magic
Trigger
hair pull
hair.
would be a lot more better than pepper. So maybe I get a good doink in. I'm gonna try right now.
Maybe we'll try.
Last comment from me today from Joe Cho. This was on the Scrap Mechanic Loggers, and this is at Dora. This is because it's a pun joke. You ready? What did the audience say about the Scarecrow comedian?
Hey.
Straw. Oh, I know.
Last straw.
I think
What?
pretty dry humor.
He was hilarious.
Hay is in there. Oh, there's hay in there.
God.
And
What?
apparently, the dry
What do you-
comedy bar is, according to the comments, it's a Mormon clean. It's clean comedy.
You know, it's funny because sometimes, I didn't really put that together because they just pop up on my suggestion thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they are mostly fairly clean.
And if they're Mormon, they're also, when I say dry bar, they also don't drink.
Are they Mormon?
But they have lots of wives. Is that Mormon?
Maybe.
A certain.
Well,
Look at all my wives.
maybe. I don't want to say anything because we get yelled at a lot now when we're wrong.
I don't know. When I watched it, I didn't feel any kind of like political or religious tone to it. It's just funny.
No, it's just clean. But you've heard of a dry
Dry
wedding.
being the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dry bar kind of makes sense. Like it's a shitty name for a bar if they do serve alcohol because
Yeah.
dry wedding, everyone knows what that is.
It's like
Don't go.
come
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
closed for remodeling club.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay, was that it
another
for you,
one?
Neebs?
Yeah.
it was a great joke.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
nice.
Really good joke.
you. Thanks. You've been a great audience.
I'll go next if it's okay.
Go for
is.
it, man.
All right. Ethan B. on our latest Conan video says you'll need gold and silver later to make something called alchemal base, which is used to make hardened leather, and the like, which is used for the epic armor sets you can make at level 60, which you will need to fight the better bosses and the like.
So keep our silver and gold.
And the like. Yes.
All right.
Well, I don't think we were going to toss it, so good.
No, it's way too shiny for us to toss that. On the same video, oh man, this guy's name. I cut off his name, Simon.
No.
I'll find it for you and I'll resend it. I'm gonna do the work for
Did you
you.
snip it
without
wrong?
me
What did
reminding
do?
you,
Yeah.
without me reminding you,
What?
Which is okay. No, I just want to know.
wow.
He doesn't want another chore right
No.
now.
Because if you're
I
like
already
me,
sent it.
you
I
did
already-
already. The
I
good
sent
one?
it earlier.
I'm curious
this
though.
morning.
Did you snip it that way? What happened?
I did, and I cut off the name for some reason.
Man,
but
were you sneezing
I
when
will
you were
take-
doing this?
Possibly. Simon, I'll get that. But
It's just like a
This
howling
next-
dog.
this next comment is from insert name here. If you go slightly west of the Black Galleon, the big river island in the desert, there's a camp there. Look for a pike with a hyena's skull on top of it. If you near it, you can learn hyena fur armor, good for cold places, and looks cool as balls. Same stats as Thick's reptile armor, if I remember right, except his is for hot places. Oh, good to know. I wear
is-
that everywhere.
That is good to know.
Is that reptile armor pretty strong?
Yes. It seems strong.
Can you roll in it?
Yes. Would you
Really?
like some?
It's light armor.
No, I don't want to look like. I want us to look different.
Okay.
Well, you can paint them, can't you?
Yeah, you can paint it. You can paint it like green, and I can be purple and
You kind
black.
of look like Reptile from Mortal Kombat. Is that
Because
his
he's
name?
wearing reptile armor.
Yeah, it's reptile armor.
But he looks just like Sub-Zero and Scorpion,
Pretty much.
but different colors.
Oh, okay.
One to grow on.
It's a good way to save money.
Yeah, I
We
learned
don't,
a lot
we don't
today.
have to create a new character. We just copy paste this one. This one's Sub-Zero. He has ice powers.
My next comment is from our most recent ARC video, and it's from Ry Cooter. And I hope to God it's the blues musician Ry Cooter. It's probably not. Ry Cooter is an amazing slide guitar player. And Ry Cooter, if this is you, I'm a huge fan. But Ry Cooter says, Mars symbol for war, circle with an arrow, shield and a spear, equals male. Venus symbol for love, circle with a cross, mirror and a handle, female. So the circle with the spear is a male.
Well, I always knew that.
We, for some reason,
Well,
we
I
went
s-
on about it.
No, well, I brought up the cross thing. I said,
Yeah, and I brought in the any thing. It goes in.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
The point is like the ding dong.
Yeah, that's
That's
how I
how I
always
would
remembered
see
it.
it.
The point is
You
the
guys
ding
were
dong.
overlapping, and it sounded like
the
you were
cross is
arguing,
a
so I
target.
started tuning you out.
You were also probably on the computer
We were playing.
looking at stuff.
We were playing a game.
Or were
we
we?
were playing ARC. Where were you?
I thought this was during a commenting on comments.
Yeah. But
So
thick,
scrambled.
thick's filter on his brain is like double filter.
Yeah.
He doesn't let a lot in there.
sometimes he'll clip off of a name when he snips the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even letting the whole comment in.
Yeah. I've done
Hey,
that. I've
you
done
know what
that.
though? But Neebs, you are every once in a while you will read a comment without reading the name.
Yep.
And I won't notice until I'm cutting it and I'm like, no fucking name.
Listen, when you do what we do for a living, you realize
We do.
how crazy the human brain is.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're out there and you're listening to this and you don't record yourself on a regular basis, you will say things that you would swear you didn't say.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I didn't say that. I said KFC. And like, no, you didn't. You said Popeyes. And you're like, no, I didn't say Popeyes. You play it back. You said Popeyes.
Yep.
Son of a
Human
bitch.
brain crazy.
Human brain crazy. I like that.
So
Like-
everybody
like a-
remember, you crazy.
You know,
It's like
that's
an Asian
one
prophecy.
That's one crazy thing about the political world these days. When someone says something and then they get confronted about it years ago or years later, like you said that. No, I didn't. We
never
have
said
tape.
that.
There's
Yeah,
footage of you
that's you
saying,
saying
it.
it.
Nope, didn't do it.
But you know it's scary with the
People
new
will still
technology.
deny it. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's real, like that. You know that stuff they're doing now, where you make a person say something, like you can. What's that called? What's that software called?
Puppet? You,
Where you
ventriloquism?
could
Oh, you're talking
you
like-
could take the president and make words, and it
Yeah, I
looks
know
like
what
he's
you're
saying
talking
it.
about. They were gonna they were gonna release it to the public, and they didn't. Was it
Yeah,
Google?
they were going. Are you
Yeah.
talking about the whole facial thing and everything?
not,
Like
not
the-
face, not face of the voice.
Because yeah, you know the,
The
face
voice thing
thing
too. It's like you can take somebody's voice, and as long as you have them saying a few words,
Yeah.
this program can make them say anything.
So it's a
Oh,
vocal
okay.
modeler then.
It's pretty
Uh-huh.
much.
There we
But,
go.
Yeah, so it's like kind of scary technology that, of course, can be used by bad political actors.
And on the visual
immediately.
side, I heard a lot about this on NPR a couple weeks ago. But on the visual side, you know, it's happening obviously in the porn world a lot with celebrity
yeah.
faces. You know,
Yeah,
being
that's
put
what I've
on
heard.
these other porn actresses.
yeah,
like
they're doing a ton of Abe Lincoln. A ton of Abe Lincoln porns.
Abe Lincoln porn is out there.
Finally, I can get that Harriet Tubman porn on in one.
My favorite's
Thank
Betty
God.
White.
The Underground Rail hoe.
Oh, man,
No.
Wow. Anyway, scary stuff.
Face.
Nobody can see it. Nobody can appreciate it. Doesn't matter.
It looks like he just realized we hit an all-time low.
Well, it's disappointment. It's disappointment.
Is it, or is it like I know what I'm doing tonight after the stream?
Watching.
Gotta get on Pornhub. Watch that Underground Rail hoe.
Walter Van Buren and Madonna going at it.
Aaron Burr.
Who's the chef lady?
I'm just
Julia
picturing-
Childs.
Oh yeah, I will watch her have an orgasm.
And Gordon Ramsay.
Immediately, my mind went to the Swedish chef.
Could be used as well. Are you done? You're not
I've
done.
got one more. A&L Animations says on the ARC video.
Say anal animations? What?
A&L Animations.
A&L, okay.
A&L.
Oh, boy.
A&L Animations.
All right, keep going.
Just find a city terminal and upload the gadgets to that. Once they are uploaded to it, you can go to the area next to Neebs and Absro's base, and there is another terminal right there where you can take the gadgets back out.
That's right. We
Now,
didn't test that.
We need to test that. We haven't. He says, I don't know why I'm commenting on this since you probably will get everything killed before
No,
you
listen.
get out of the forest
This is
biome.
where we get our best tips is from the comment section of our video.
Yeah, because
So-
God knows we
like
don't
that.
research anything.
No, hell no.
Sometimes
That's a
the
great
worst.
tip.
Sometimes the worst.
So, oh yeah, the worst tips.
I mean, sometimes we're getting trolled.
That too, yeah.
We've been trolled before, and I just experienced it when we recorded on Monday.
Really?
When we did the forest. I
well,
tried. I
Oh
was
no,
blocking.
yeah. Well, that
But
wasn't
we're in
that wasn't proven.
multiplayer, and
Yeah, no, that was we're in multiplayer. I think it's all related to the fact that we're all like a tribe kind
Yeah, I
of.
suppose. Okay.
When's that start, by the way? When do the boys come in?
That's this
not
weekend.
for no. It's like 2 weeks from now. It's
we the
not for
boys?
the next.
No, in my episode
We're the
they're already
boys.
together. It's your episode.
The boys are back in
Yeah,
the boys are back.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
That was it for him.
That was great.
Thank you.
I might as well. You ready? You look ready. Go ahead.
I'll give it a shot.
Give
I
it
can
a
get
whirl.
Yeah, why not, eh? Dan S says, okay, so this is on the commenting on comments, and, we were talking about some of our favorite YouTube people, and Dan S says, honest trailers from Screen Junkies and he she are my other two favorite channels. So funny and high quality. And I wanted to, I very much do like he she, and I've never watched honest trailers.
Oh, they're
I've seen
great.
'em. I've
Yeah.
seen them. Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Dylan Johnson also says Alex Steele, which is a lot of people said Alex Steele is a blacksmith channel. It's a great series. Check him out.
Sounds fun.
He was on, probably it seemed like every other list that I saw for a little while there of the people's favorites was him.
Yeah, I like man. That also reminded me of just blacksmith and everything. Makes me think of that primitive technology channel as another just interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
You guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Where he makes houses out of clay and all that stuff.
It's just
Doesn't say a word, and it's
doesn't
just
say a
like
word. It's just visual of like I'm making a hut
And
just,
speed building, right?
right. Yeah, I mean it's all cut together pretty quickly. Of
Yeah.
like it's this is step
Yeah.
one, step two,
It's
step
probably
three.
over a span of a couple weeks.
Right, but man, so fascinating to watch.
And one I forgot on my list because my list was short was regular cars. Car review guy that's funny, and about halfway through he gets straight philosophical. I just love his layout and I like his voice. So
And it's regular cars.
it's called regular cars.
I mean, the
yeah.
cars are regular, like a Ford Focus.
The cars that he reviews are cars from the Model A to a Tesla. Like it's just everything. He'll
Okay.
even motorcycles or whatever. But he's funny and he knows his shit. But it's like a platform that he uses to speak philosophically, but
Yeah.
just happens to be talking about a car at the same time.
Kind of like comedians in cars.
Yeah, I guess so.
Instead of comedy, it's philosophy.
Sure,
Philosophy in cars.
but it's funny philosophy.
philosophers
you
in
had me
cars.
listen to one,
like 'em.
and I liked it.
Yep.
We got one of our 10% here.
Lady.
Carrie Rose says, a few years ago, my boyfriend thought watching YouTube videos was dumb, but after watching a couple of unrelated channels, my boyfriend found yours, and we've been watching every night ever since. My favorite is Duralius. His is Apsro. Always hilarious. Love you guys. Simon, you're doing better. Keep it up or don't. It's funny either way.
That's good advice.
Cheers, Carrie or Kari. And V. Neve says, I work at a marijuana dispensary in Weed, California called La Florista. We actually get a lot of A-list celebrities. Can't name names for legal reasons, but I would love it if Neebs Gaming crew would stop by next time you guys are in California. I'm going to remember this
I'd love that.
comment.
That'd be great.
Sure.
Where is that, you think?
It's in Weed, California.
But like northern, southern?
Oh, well, I can...
I'm
we,
gonna
only,
look right
we
now.
only ever end up in what? San Francisco or LA usually.
But weed might be a suburb or something.
Yeah.
To take a little vacation out to California. Weed, California.
It's like it might be near the mountains.
What's the closest big city?
Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at...
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if
it's not-
Medford's big.
yeah, it's really close to the Oregon border.
Okay.
So what's up there? Northern
Yeah.
California?
Reading. Ooh.
Yeah, Redding's a big city. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close to Reading. And I think... Damn, because I think I might have went through... that's it for me. Those 4 comments.
Yeah, you
you
burned through like you
blew
didn't
through 'em.
let us comment, really.
Those slammed them by.
We didn't get to comment on the comments, hardly.
Well, it's, you know...
You're in a race.
Sometimes it's so good you can't.
It's a new show. Simon reads comments.
in grocery list fashion.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm going now. I'm going. This is me.
You.
I'm gonna go.
Do
All
it.
right. This is most of mine are from the last Scrap Mechanic, the
Battle
Battle
Royale.
Royale.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Fun one. Ash K. Kadari, been with us for a while, said, and I'm just going to bring this up the one time because there's a lot of, majority of comments were about this.
Okay.
Simon, so, you know.
Okay.
Says, the extremely civilized
make him mad.
discussion about what is and what isn't forward was the most funny part of the video. And then Ham Housekeeping Saris comes back underneath, says, poor Simon. He was genuinely curious about if the vehicle was able to drive forward. Which is true. It was the most ridiculous argument maybe we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Do you understand now, though?
You know the answer to that.
Here, let me explain what I think was going through your head.
I already explained it to you,
But it didn't make any sense when you explained it.
of course, because you were probably thinking about what I should be saying while I was
Like
saying
I'm
it,
doing right now.
which
I don't know what
is
you're
kind of a
saying.
distraction.
So what I think you were saying was, do the thrusters tilt? Is there a tilt? And what I was thinking was, just look at the ground below us. We should see the trees start to move behind us and the ground going by in a forward motion.
No, what I thought was the thrusters were going to bring us up, and then what was going to happen was he was just going to drop, so there was going to be no forward motion at all.
So you
in
didn't-
my head, in my crazy head that I know it didn't make any sense, I thought he's just shooting us up in rockets straight up, and then what he's going to do is he's going to cut those rockets off,
And
and
we're
then
gonna
we're going to
drop.
fall. And then in my crazy brain, I went, all right, if we start to fall, if we don't, if the front of this, the nose of this doesn't actually tip forward, are we
Stuck inside.
no? Are we actually moving forward, or if we were to fall and our ass were to turn and like hit the ground first, would we not be going forward but moving backwards?
So the fact that we backed all the way against one side of the map and we were going to travel across the map so we're spread out didn't factor into it.
Nope.
Yep. Okay.
Not in my brain. It didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's why I should stop doing this,
Which part?
or
It's
why I should
it's why we
continue.
want you here.
Yeah, I know, but but seriously, I'm gonna break. I'm only human, so
Man.
let's see.
Well, we got to just play it just right.
Right.
Just give you enough crap.
But
that
now you
don't
know,
break.
huh?
Well, yeah, because sometimes common sense eludes, I think, many people, and I'm one of them.
Okay. This is from Sweet Face Iridonia. Wow. Way to sell out super hard on the Fortnite thumbnail.
Was it a Fortnite thumbnail?
I just used the font from the actual word Battle Royale from a Fortnite
Okay.
on the title. You know, it's a hard thing to make a thumbnail for a Battle Royale. Like, what do you... Especially because it's in Scrap Mechanic, so I just had the guy falling and used a bunch of weird text. But thanks, Sweet Face. You're welcome.
It's a sweet comment.
Made all that money from Fortnite.
Okay, maybe this is another comment about the...
For sure.
Again.
So this is from Ron DePourtour. Oh my gosh, the senseless bickering ruins the video sometimes. Neebs and Simon, cough, cough. Go back to the happy, funny bickering. Still love the content. You guys rock. I mean, I kept it in because I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
So I knew it was long for the stupidest. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I was proud of that video too. The music was on point,
Point. It
if
was
I do
very
say so
pointy.
myself. Let me compliment myself real quick on the.
Doing great.
Very good.
on the
Yeah,
music.
you're doing
Oh,
real
well,
quick. Pat on
Absor
the
was
back.
licking your asshole earlier on, so he really liked it.
Yeah, no, that was a good video.
You
Yeah.
might need some
balls.
chapstick after that.
Yeah, probably so. Well, there's a thing of Carmex up there already. So,
Okay.
this was always a good one. It's one of those. We've had these before. Wow, did I took a poor picture of this. I can only assume it's Max Franklin. I snipped it right, but my picture of the screen
Bad.
bad. So the snip's good.
Good.
Did my job there. I can assume it's Max Franklin. Prior Marine myself with PTSD, gone through several therapy programs. Neebs Gaming channel community, I've been one of my anchors that keep me from going something off my rocker. I just want to say that y'all have been a part of my life for many years now. I may not be a part of yours, but I want to say you all have been wonderful people and hope for many more years of enjoying your wonderful videos. Keep up the great work. Your friend, Sam Cam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you,
no,
bud.
no, no,
No,
no.
it's always fun to
Man.
hear, and we talk about it every now and then.
Sam,
It
whether
is
you
our-
know it or not, you are a part of our lives.
you are.
I saw that comment. I replied to it.
You make
Oh,
up.
you did.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I might
You
have
make up part of the
Yep.
great community.
Yep,
Yeah,
without a
that's
doubt.
awesome, man.
It's
It's
all
Thank you.
fun.
pleasure
Thank
to
you for
be
your
here.
service.
Agent Blue Sky. Says, fantastic episode as always. I loved how the car colors were almost predictable for each of you. Were they?
Yeah, I went with a white, orange, and gray.
Yeah, I've definitely seen you do that. Anthony went like straight Swedish flag.
I went pink.
You went pink and purple.
Charles went camo.
Pink and purple, like pink and pink.
Have
for
I done
me.
the camo on anything like that before?
I don't see how it's predictable, but maybe they're psychics.
I was curious. That's why I brought it up. I didn't know. But yours, I guess, is.
You should ask her what
And
the
mine
lottery
is.
numbers are going to be.
I don't
'Cause
use
pink
that a
and
lot.
purple, like I got the hair at least in arc.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Thanks. See, that already made...
Wow.
That was the first thing that I
I didn't think
pink
that.
and purple.
I didn't think it at all.
It's like kind of everyone always says be pink, and I go, okay.
All right, and this is from last commenting on comments. Got a lot of just from saying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is from Joe Mama, and there were tons of these. But I just want
lot.
and I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make this really, really, like I said, neutral. This is all from Joe Mama. Says, imagine how uninformed you have to be to enjoy the Young Turks. Well,
I love that.
I hate that these days the political climate does have everything so polarized to like if you happen to watch this or you enjoy listening to that, you're just straight wrong from the other side, and that's not a healthy
it's
climate for. I just hate that we're in that place. But I'm going to say one thing about my politically for me, and it's super simple. If you are a politician and you don't take money from big pharma, big oil, for the huge contributions, I'm going to listen to you because you represent the people still. Once you take that money, I am probably not a big fan. You know what I mean? Because you've been bribed and you are going to probably sway some of your votes. And that's basically what it comes down to. I don't give a fuck if you are a Republican or a Democrat. Like, if you don't take that bribe money, I'm probably going to pay attention, You
It
might
seems
not.
like I
It's
don't.
admirable, yeah.
It's admirable. And
I'm not super versed in politics, but I would think I don't really see a reason why politicians should be taking money.
I don't think it should. Once lobbying became legal, it was kind of the beginning of the end in certain ways. And thankfully, these days, there are some there's some people out there that's their platform is not taking anything aside from like just regular people, contributions and stuff. But
It would ensure that there's
it does.
no
To
one's
me,
being
it does.
persuaded.
It just means that you're not bought. And I think that's a good thing on both sides. So the more people that we see that are like doing it that way, the better.
But when it comes down to the Young Turks in particular,
And Young Turks,
I
you know
think,
what?
Well, I was just going to say something.
Go for it, please.
I'm assuming you don't just watch the Young Turks.
No, of course not.
Right.
I watch.
So I think a lot of people will make the assumption that, oh God, that's where you get your news.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's
is what you
the only place to
that's
get
where
your
you go.
news?
Someone can certainly enjoy, and I don't watch the Young Turks, but someone can enjoy them, watch them, look at them for what they are or whatever they think they are, and then obviously get points of view from other places because that's where you're supposed to be doing
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
I watch many things. I'll get my Ben Shapiro on. Like, I'll watch Fox News. I love to get every angle.
But the liberals
you're
are the
supposed to
best,
do.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Young Turks, namely. No, I like Kyle.
They're the
Glasgow
ones
better
that are
than
always right,
Yeah.
but never wrong.
Yeah, you just can't get stuck in that corner. And I mean,
Well,
but
I mean,
that's
that is
what-
politics. I mean, you have so many different opinions, and if you are going to be a well-rounded-minded human being,
Yeah.
you have to look at all different opinions.
Get all the
And
angles,
news
especially
is
these
our
days.
only way of. We can't just go interact with these people on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
So you have to watch Fox News and CNN and listen to interviews. And Young Turks, if you see them talking about something you're interested in, the
You
only
wanna
way
hear their
only way
take.
you can get the truth is to hear every single side of it and try to deduce your opinion, even though you're still hearing it.
And there's the
Third
on
party,
the-
like
someone suggested watch Tim Pool, and it's probably another like smaller channel. And I pulled up the channel, and yeah, it leaned to the right. Of course, you could tell. But one of the first thumbnails I saw had a picture of the Jussie Smollett, that actor that staged the whole thing, and then the title of the video was like, what I mean by the left is going insane, with a picture of Jussie Smollett. See, now all of a sudden I'm like, okay, so you're one of those people. Like, you're painting one person to represent the entire
whole
left.
party.
It's as if you
Right.
someone were to
Or vice
like,
versa.
Yeah,
bring up the
And
guy
right.
like
and I think that's why a lot of people dislike the Young Turks is because they do that to the right a lot.
No, they don't do it to the right. They do it to specific candidates, like specific.
I've seen them do it to the right.
Oh no, they'll do it more. I get it, but when you paint the entire right based on one person, like the Charlottesville murderer in that car, like you don't say the right has lost their mind. Like that kid
I
lost
feel like
his
I've seen them
fucking
do
mind.
that, though. I mean, and that's unfortunate. Like I used to enjoy the Young Turks when they were more. I feel like earlier on they actually had more debate.
Yeah,
And then it kind of became one note.
yeah. They have definitely.
I feel like they turned into what
changed.
they hated.
Yeah, probably.
And what they hate is like that MSNBC CNN model of anchor sits here and tell you what to think.
Yep.
And I hate that model. Like,
Me too.
One of my favorite persons to watch right now is Dave Rubin, who used to be on the Young Turks, but his channel is all about debate. He may not agree politically with who
Sure.
he has on, but it's like, what do you think? What do I think? Let's find some middle ground. That's the stuff I'm interested in.
Nothing like a good.
Yeah, I hate someone
old-fashioned
telling me
debate.
what to think, and I
Without
feel
a
like
doubt.
that's what the Young Turks
But
unfortunately
that's
turned into.
unfortunately what a lot of
I know, and it's a
media
shame
on both sides
Yeah,
does.
and it's
so.
a shame.
It
because
is.
it's not. Yeah, it's not conductive.
But
I
basically,
feel.
yeah, let's all love each other. And
Oh, of course, yeah.
you know, you might not feel the same way, but yeah, look into who you support and follow the money, because that says a lot.
And don't hate people that don't think like you do.
Without a doubt.
Right.
You just
Yeah,
can't.
it's the United States. There's 350 million of us.
Yeah.
We're not all going to get along.
Nope.
We're not all going to have the same
Nope.
opinions.
But we all
It's
have the
okay.
same goal, I think, and
Yes.
that's that our families are safe and that we all have food and health care.
Yeah.
We just go about it different
Yeah.
ways.
How do we approach these things?
Yeah.
A great way to do that is abandon your political party and join your community. Unite with them, because then
I
you
feel like a
become-
lot of local
it's-
stuff's been lost. It's like everyone's
Yeah.
focus is so much on national stuff
Yep.
that a lot of the local stuff gets ignored nowadays.
There's sort of like an unwritten like law in my neighborhood that we really just don't talk about politics because the people in my neighborhood, we're all like family. It takes a neighborhood, or it takes a neighborhood. What's the saying?
Takes a village to raise
Takes a village.
Yeah,
Takes a village.
that's a
And
very
that's
liberal
our-
saying.
Takes
yeah.
a village to what?
To raise a child, usually.
Yeah, so we have a lot of kids around,
Okay,
and so
got you. Takes a
so
village. I was like,
we have
all right.
a really
to start
strong
a mob.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what's it take a village for? Yeah, get the pitchforks.
yeah. But we have a really strong community. We don't talk about politics. We're friends with even though I know for a fact that certain people in my community, you know, swing more left or are liberal, and certain people are,
Sure.
you know, more on the right side. We have abandoned it as a community, and we're stronger that way. And we can be stronger that way in America in
Yes.
general.
Well, we used to not talk about politics. Not
We're
nearly
not.
as
We're talking
much.
about community.
We not in
and
public.
the United fucking
Yeah.
States of America that it should be. God damn it.
Anyway, there you go.
But yeah,
love each other.
Oh, of course. I mean,
Support each other.
I find politics interesting. Obviously, I think everybody does, especially now with social media. It's like it's amplified so many voices.
So different.
It is completely different. It's different than ever was, and I don't know if that's for the better. I hope eventually it's for the better, because now you are getting so many opinions. Some of them obviously fake, and you know these campaigns will create false narratives and try to use social media tactics to enrich themselves or promote their campaign. But I love just the amount of different perspectives you get now that you wouldn't have 50 years ago.
It's social media, though. I mean, it could destroy somebody.
it's a double-edged sword, you know what I mean?
People
It's-
get on social media, like some people are very emotional.
Yes,
And they go in
yes.
and out of emotions, and social media is always on. So something they wouldn't have said today.
Now, there's unfortunately that is kind of the other edge of the sword is you can make good money nowadays being constantly outraged.
Yeah.
So your job every day is to wake up and see what somebody's doing and get pissed off about it, and then get on social media and then write a blog, and that's how you make your money. It's like, okay, so now you're encouraging people to constantly be pissed off and cater to that audience of, I need to get pissed
They
off.
get the most clicks.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does.
Yep.
It's the loudest idiot in the room. Sometimes is the guy everyone pays attention to.
Yeah. People like to be enraged sometimes, you know? They like
Yeah,
to.
no, I think it's a dopamine thing. It's
fuck
like, I want to
that.
get mad about something, but I don't think that's healthy.
No, it's not.
No.
healthy. It's not even close.
It's like we have to realize that.
Yeah.
It's like just going to imright.com and just getting pissed off about what the other side's doing. It's not healthy.
Nope.
No.
I'm done. Abster, you want to go?
Oh yeah, I have comments.
Oh.
So I was enjoying our conversation.
Yeah.
This comment's from My Life So Far. It's from the Force. It says, holy fuck, did I jump when the guy jumped from the tree? LOL jump scares. And yeah, that game has given me several real jump scares. And that's what I like about it. I like a game that'll just freak me out. It's like, yeah, and that guy from the tree was wonderful. It's been like, and I know we've all had this in Ark or even Conan where you turn around,
tiger
something's
and
there.
Simon?
I was about to bring it up.
That was
That, and the scream is real.
real as shit.
It is
man.
a real just, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because as you're playing it, that's such a just visceral reaction. Which, I mean, that's what made fucking PewDiePie popular.
Yep.
We had
Just
a lot of
getting
good ones in
scared.
7 days as well.
Yeah,
7
7
days,
days
get
had some
some
great
gems.
ones.
I remember the one in Ark when we were looking for our first gas bag. And we were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
hell
yeah.
I
I
do
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, the raptor.
Yeah.
Boom, there it is. But yeah, a jump scare is always a welcome thing. Hobo Homie says, Neebs or Absro, this is also on the Force, if you build rabbit pens, you can then breed them as well as then eat their tasty babies. Also, birdhouses are great for getting feathers for your arrows. And I saw this comment a few times. The rabbit pens, you build the rabbit traps, you can also build rabbit pens. Put
Okay.
the rabbits in the rabbit pen.
wow.
And they'll just fuck like rabbits.
Love it.
And now you got a
All
good
you
supply
can
of
eat.
rabbits.
Love it.
All you can eat rabbits.
And now, do they die from like? Because I'd like to.
Starve them to death?
No, no. But
them
it'd
on
be
fire?
nice to leave them there. You know, like wherever we're at, we have little babies, so that when we come by there, there's always food for us to eat.
Yeah, I don't know how big you can make the
Or if they
pin, but it's
grow-
something we have to experiment with.
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff to build in that game. Like we've not even really scratched the surface on the
Nice.
shit we can do, which is great.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Have any of you eaten rabbit?
Yeah.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah, in real
I
life.
don't know
yes.
that I have.
I have not. How is it?
It's dark meat. It's to me, it's like a leg of a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dark. I had
It's
it
dark.
I
Or
would
at least what I had was dark.
once it was at the Chow Hall and when I was in the Marine Corps. It was
wow.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea why rabbit was on the menu that day, but I had to give it a whirl.
You guys invaded a pet
I
store.
guess so. But,
Neebs, rabbit?
I want to say that I have, but I can't remember. I mean, I usually try. If there's something, I usually try it.
yeah.
I've had it in a stew, and I wish it wasn't in a stew because I'd like to eat it off the bone if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Never
to
having
really get
turtle
a-
soup in New Orleans.
Turtle soup's good. My neighbors
Never
always
had
made
turtle
that.
soup.
What do you think, Neebs?
It tastes more like soup than turtle.
They say it's like 7 or 8 different kinds of meat in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Turtle soup.
Yeah, all these different kind of
Oh, you
textures
mean the
and
turtle?
tastes in the turtle.
Like the cut of the turtle.
In a turtle. Yes.
Turtle breast, turtle wings.
Especially like a snapper.
leg.
Yeah. Huh.
My neighbors made it all the time.
Yeah. So we need to make a rabbit trap. And this bird thing, do the feathers stay in the house? Or
I'm not sure.
that'd be great because those feathers are hard to grab in that game.
I don't find them hard to grab. I can get them pretty easily.
I've had some. I'll shoot a bird, and then the feather is like
Oh, they'll go all over the place.
It's a
You gotta-
spaceship.
You got to be in there quick.
Yeah, it's
it never
ridiculous.
comes down.
But the
Right.
thing-
it just goes higher and higher.
The thing I found, because the birds in that game, they don't really like. You can get pretty damn close to them. So like, if you have the best thing I found to build is like a
They
hunting
land on
cabin.
your hand.
They'll land on- yeah, exactly. You can't shoot them out of your hand though,
Right.
which pisses me
Yeah.
off.
Killing the bird's not my problem.
Yeah, it's grabbing the feathers.
The feathers just
But what
fly
I'm,
away.
I know what I'm saying though is on the hunting cabin, if you get pretty close and shoot before the feathers have a chance to fly out, you can just run in there and just slap E, and
right.
you'll grab a good chunk.
I get
also,
most
like
of
look
them.
up on the mouth. Yeah, you. I don't find it hard to.
You
grab
think
them.
the feather would just fall to the ground like it does in
That would be nice.
It does
go
eventually,
away,
but yeah, they kind of
No,
poof.
I'm
and-
telling
No,
you.
some-
I've seen mine go to the stratosphere.
Yeah, but that's a rarity because I get
Maybe.
No,
I
they're going
get
every
them.
time for me.
Well, every time. Well,
Stratosphere.
then you're unlucky because I get the feathers, and I've only had one go away from me to the point where I couldn't get it.
All
It gets
right.
caught in the wind.
I'm gonna gather footage and show you the evidence.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
you
hey,
got
listen, I
it. You're
believe you.
unlucky.
I
believe it.
think I get my compound bow in the mail today.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
You gonna run
That's
home?
fantastic.
I'm going to run home and
Where are you going to shoot this thing? You
I don't
live
know.
in
At
a
his
crowded
balcony.
area.
I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out.
You
but
can put some hay bales in
none
your
of you guys
apartment.
can. Yeah, none of you guys can use it because it's a lefty.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Actually, I would. Nah.
Oh, what
You know what? When I
dominance
used to
are you?
shoot bow, I shoot because my left eye is stronger than my right eye.
there's
I
your-
shoot left-handed,
Oh, gotcha. Okay, as do I. Obviously.
but I don't know about a bow.
Well, you'd want to. I mean, you just you focus on your dominant eye.
I don't care where it goes.
Okay, you just don't want to be as good as you can be.
You
just-
want to
just
play.
loose.
Yeah.
Probably force you to concentrate a lot more. If I were to shoot lefty, I could see myself eventually getting pretty good at that because
Yeah.
it's just a you got to focus more.
But you whatever dominant eye though, you'll always go with that.
Okay, both my eyes are shit. Probably.
Okay. Anyway, I was excited.
I got one more comment from Deadpool the King. that says, can we discuss on the next comment on comments what Tennis Mexican was on Apps Rose computer? And I think this was from Conan. I think it was in a fight and I hit the Windows button.
There's a bunch of names on the
We showed the computer. Yes, there are a bunch of names, but Tennis Mexican is a very prominent one on this screen.
Yep.
Right there in big shadow up top. This was, I'm working on one of the first computers we ever got.
Yeah,
at the
Big
Neebs.
Shadow actually built that
Yes.
computer, and all those people chipped in
Yeah.
to
So
help us build that
This
computer.
is when we were starting the channel, and yeah, all those names that you see on the side and Tennis Mexican, they were all people that chipped in to help build this PC. And it was one of the earliest ones we got at Neebs Gaming.
We're still using it.
Yeah, and
We
we're still
stream on
using
it.
it. So,
Yeah.
we still see these names every time we're in the office.
Wonderful peoples.
So yeah, that's
And
that,
Tennis Mexican is one of them. And he actually brought us the arcade machines, correct?
That's right.
yes,
Been here twice.
yeah. Tennis Mexican's a very,
Two of 'em.
very talented person.
Yeah.
He's come to visit a couple times.
Good
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we still haven't done a stream with those arcade cabinets, man.
We
gotta
need
do
to.
that. We got to
I'd
do
love
that
to.
one day. I
Yeah,
know.
that'd be
we
great.
just got to get in there and figure it out.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
Okay.
Well, damn. Anyone have anything before we wrap her up?
Yeah, I would like everyone to go see Alita,
Right.
Battle Angel, so
Back-
I can see the second movie.
Right. Now, anything else aside from that? Because you've been pushing that pretty hard.
I think they're going to be fine.
If you spend a lot of time in the sun and cold, you should probably use chapstick
Okay.
sometimes.
There you go. So, Alita.
And chapstick.
And
That's
chapstick.
what we got out of this one.
And Ridge Wallets. Thanks
And
for
Ridge
sponsoring
Wallets.
this podcast.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect out.